What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Help Coin Market where you can buy and sell crypto. It's me, Help Coin Market, and I hope you're having a great day. I hope your day is over. And now we go straight to Tuesday. That's what I'm ready for. Also, the next issue will be the weekend look. For the football game from the day before was very disappointing. I hoped that Washington and Buffalo would win. Washington lost by a huge margin. That was such a terrible game. I mean, good for the Redskins or the Commanders, I'm sorry for getting this far. Jaden Daniels is a strange mistake. I believe it is clear that the Commanders have picked the right quarterback and had a great draft, especially since, the Bears could have picked Jaden over Caleb. What are you going to do about that, though? The Bills, on the other hand, always fall short on their way to Kansas City. I think that at the end of the game, Kansas City should help with an amazing blitz on that fourth down. Still, Josh Allen was able to get the ball down the field to an open depression, and I don't know what he did, but he missed it, and it broke my heart. In the repeat, we were told to watch the Eagles instead of the Chiefs. I'm not excited about it, but you know what? It's the Super Bowl. There will be a lot of food, and then I will play the game. Let's take a few steps. That's what we'll do. We are now going to talk about the Bitcoin dip. And we are going to look at the money that has already been put into stables and used to boost these markets again, because what I said is about to happen. Without further ado, please take a seat back and relax. Take a jump into a Bitcoin worth $99,340. It's down 5.21% right now. The price of Ethereum is now 3.067. It's lost 7.18%. The price of XRP is $2.79. It's gone down 10.48%. Everything is broken. I mean, that's how simple it is. It's really smooth. It's really smooth. Things are bad here, but that's okay because we know the good times are coming. Nvidia stock drops more than 10% in pre-market trading, and its first reaction to this is to look for deeper. In terms of market value, that's more than $370 billion. With this move, the market value is on track to drop the most in a single day in history. That's no longer true. And I have a number of different NVIDIA cards in every way that is wrong. But what do you know? We are aware of what is going on here. Things that go down have to go up. The same thing applies to stocks. There's an equal part on coins and an equal part on stocks. Now, I'm not so bad, but what is this deep are looking for, and why is everyone in the AI world going crazy? Yahoo Finance wrote a pretty good story about it, though. Deep Search is a Chinese AI company that has been around for a little over a year. It got our attention and scared a lot of people in Silicon Valley by showing a leap forward in artificial intelligence models that can compete with the best chat rooms in the world at a fraction of the cost. It says that DeepSeek's emergency may also offer a counterpoint to the widely held theory that AI will need ever-increasing amounts of electricity and power to grow in the future. How does it compare to OpenAI or Meta AI? This is where it says that you get a more efficient version. They say it costs less, so pretty tons. What do we see? People are fighting back. Whenever you do something, people are going to be against you. No one is against you, which means you're not doing something right, and no one is interested in what you're doing. Competition is a good thing. It's a wonderful part. You're going to go yell at a cat, and then NVIDIA stock will go back up 100%. I'm sorry about that. That's all there is to the market. Fear and fun. It's really happening now. Peter Schiff also adds his voice. He's the best at it. He also says that China may have jumped in ahead of other countries in AI with the release of Deep Search, but they can't get in touch with us about making joke coins. We have been given that helpful market down. We are the main. Wonderful. Clap your hands. Give a round of praise to Peter Schiff. That might be one of the best tweets this guy's ever sent. He got it right. After that, he was asked, what is the meme coin? Peter and the Schiff answer Bitcoin. Please. That's funny, Mom and Dad. That's pretty funny. This came from CryptoMinute.com. BTC's value falls, but it's still close to 100000. Do we see the release pad or the pullback? You know how this should work. It's the effect of the slingshot. This time you pull the slingshot again. That's the dip. It flies higher the farther back you move it. That's exactly what we're seeing right now. As was already said, Bitcoin began a downward correction around $107,000. At its peak, only $1,000 showed up. Seems right. The price is going up and down between $103,500 and $100 an hour for an easy job. This broke below the join and the positive trend line that was sitting at $104,800. It says that the pair tried the area around $100,700. We obviously didn't keep it, so we went down even more. It says that if we close above 1.5, we'll be back in that strong zone. But what should we look for next? Now that we know what Bitcoin is, where? $99,573. That means that's $86,500 that was lost. That doesn't make sense to me. Our guide knows a crazy amount about this whole $90,000 place. In the day's first film, we talked about that. The reason I'm not worried is that you already know what will happen. You leave this place for a week. When you get back, it will be like nothing happened. You can buy dips and eat chips with dips. So the only thing you should ever do with dips is buy chips one at a time. That's easy. You buy it if it's red, you sell it if it's green. We're red. If you're a customer in that market, now is the best time to shop. Not a good time to sell if you're a dealer. Get rid of the longs and then ship the bigger charges, which will all be returned. We have brought this story to your attention. We got this right in the day's first video. We're going to do it again. The longs were worn out. The people in question were taken off the market. They went bankrupt. I'm going to say most of them, all of them. What are they going to do now? In any case, they print 250 million USDC. That will be used to add value to Bitcoin again, which will cause the fee to go down again. People who were given sold won't be able to buy brought back in. Their prices will now keep them out of the market. Then they send Bitcoin again, this time worth up to $125,000. Some of these people might say, screw this. It was around 90K and I was long on it. I was given wiped out. I'm not going to get in again. That's how it works. They might very well be doing that. Right now, they are following the plan. If you've been watching this show, that is exactly what we have been talking about in that story. When people on social media are fully positive about the market and say it can only go up, that's your first red flag. During that time, you should know that something will show up as a fix. This is what we get from CoinDesk next. As the week started to get hit hard, Solana, Dogecoin, XRP fell 10%. Sees more than $770 million worth of longs being closed. Parents, you see I've been killing this. I've been proper about this. I felt the need to blow my own horn, but that's what they might be doing. Within 24 hours, they pretty much got rid of longs worth $1 billion. They're printing money now that those longs have been